Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to show you 10 dynamic ball mastery exercises that you can do in a bit of space without any equipment. And if you master these 10 exercises, you're going to have a complete foundation for your dribbling. Any move, any skill that you perform in football is going to be a variation or adaptation of something within these 10 exercises. We're going to involve all the different surface areas of both feet to improve our confidence and comfortability on the football. Just before we get into them, I want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my website, 7mlctraining.com, and from websites to analytics to marketing tools, they're all in one place to grow your online presence and manage your business. But let's get into it. The first exercise is inside. So we're pushing the ball between our feet and we want the ball to glide across the surface. So we're connecting with the ball directly on the outside, pushing through the middle of the ball so that it doesn't bobble. Then we're keeping our hips over the ball, slight bend in the knees to help with our balance, our stability, which will improve our overall control. We want to make sure we're lifting our head at every opportunity. The 3 stages of these exercises is to first master the technique, then start to introduce speed, and then you want to start to lift your head up. For each of these exercises, I recommend going there and back 3 times through. So I've set up 2 gates, 10 meters apart. So there and back is 1 repetition, and you want to complete 3 sets in total. The second exercise is inside-outside touches. We're going to use each foot individually. As you can see, again, pushing the ball directly on the outside of the ball, connecting with the middle. That's going to allow us to get a clean connection on the ball and keep control of it. Once we get to the opposite gate, we're going to use our opposite foot. So we really want to get an equal amount of touches on our right and left foot. The more control you can have equal between your feet, it's going to help you get out of trouble, improve your control and your overall confidence on the ball. 3 repetitions in total, going there and back. The third exercise is inside-outside touches once again. This time we're exchanging between our feet. So we push the ball with the inside of one foot, then immediately with the outside of the opposite foot. So we're getting more of a rhythm here, so we've got to be light on our feet. For all of these exercises, really important to stay light on your toes and lower that center of gravity with that slight bend in the knees. These are all going to really improve your control. Just shifting the ball from side to side, exploding out of the movement, light on our feet, there and back 3 times through. Exercise 4 is single leg sole rolls. So we're side onto the ball, we're rolling our foot over the ball, making contact beneath the ball of our foot, right on top of that ball, rolling all the way across, switching feet and then rolling all the way back, getting in a rhythm. So really bounding off our opposite foot, being light on our feet, remaining on our toes. Try to keep your head up as you gain confidence with it. For exercise 5, we're sticking with the soles. Now we're transferring feet. So as you can see, having to flick my foot to the inside. So I place my studs directly on top of the ball. Then I flick my big toe inwards. That's going to allow the ball to roll across my body. And we're getting in a rhythm here. So as you can see, hopping from one foot to the next, keeping close control. Then start to lift your head as you gain confidence with it. And then you can start to increase the speed as well. But getting in a good rhythm here. Nice contact on top of the ball, rolling it from one foot to the other. There and back, completing 3 repetitions in total. For exercise 6, we're using the inside, outside and sole of each foot individually. So as you can see, I take an inside touch, immediate outside touch with the same foot, then I roll the ball across with that same foot. So it's 3 touches on each foot before we transfer it to the opposite side. So again, we're combining a few different movements that we've already mastered. It's just going to be a bit more advanced now. Start slowly with it to begin with until you've got the pattern down. Then you can start to increase the speed. And once you can go quickly, you can then start to lift your head. As you can see, throwing a bit of a fake shot movement in here just to make the move a little bit more deceptive. This is really going to help you with your movements on the pitch. 3 sets in total, going there and back. Exercise 7 is one of my personal favorites, the inside-inside sole roll. So we push the ball from the inside of one foot to the inside of the other, and then we roll the ball across. So it's 3 transfers. So we go from the inside of one foot to the inside of the other, and then the sole of the opposite foot. For this exercise, you can get good speed with it, making sure we're getting good quality touches of the ball. So get the pattern down to begin with, start slowly, then start to increase the speed. And once you get confident with that, start to lift your head. Just with the other exercises, we're going to go for 3 repetitions in total, there and back. For the 8th exercise, we're pushing the ball with the outside of one foot, we step over it with that same foot, and then we push the ball with the outside of the opposite foot. These are going to be really light touches. The ball barely changes direction. We're just keeping that ball on a constant roll. So soft touch of the ball, and we throw our foot around it, outside step over, and then we push the ball with our opposite foot. This is really going to challenge your control. It's very tempting to push the ball from side to side, but we want to try and keep the ball almost in a straight line and perform the step overs quickly, staying light on those feet, going for 3 repetitions. The 9th exercise is a sole roll step over. So we roll the ball at a 45-degree angle, then with our opposite foot, we step across the ball. So it's a very smooth movement. You should get in a good rhythm here, almost like dancing, rolling the ball from one side of the body to the other at a 45-degree angle, and then shielding the ball with the opposite leg. So you're letting it roll through your legs. Then we immediately roll the ball with our opposite foot, and repeat the pattern in the opposite direction. Getting in a rhythm, staying light on those feet, going for 3 repetitions in total, there and back. And for the 10th and final exercise, we push the ball with the outside of our foot, then we step across the ball immediately with our opposite leg. So it's an inside step over this time. Really effective move to use on the pitch to unbalance defenders, making it seem like we're about to pass the ball, but then we step across it and then push the ball in the opposite direction. We're just getting in a rhythm here though. So as you can see, step across, have to be light on those feet to readjust and coordinate, and then push the ball in the opposite direction. Getting an equal amount of repetitions on both feet. And just as with the other exercises, we're going to go 3 repetitions in total for a full circuit, and that's the 1000 plus touch workout complete. So there we have it, 10 exercises that you can use to build the foundation of your dribbling technique. And just before I go, I want to say another huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Squarespace is where I built my very own website, www.7mlctraining.com, which has become the central hub of my entire brand and has allowed me to put everything 7MLC training related in one place, from my blog posts to my podcasts, as well as my very own 7-day training programs. And if you enjoyed today's exercises and you want full comprehensive programs to take your ball mastery to the next level, I'd recommend checking out Maestro and Maestro 2.0, my very own 7-day ball mastery training programs. I'll leave links to those in the description box down below. But if you've ever considered building a website and you don't know where to start, check out Squarespace. And if you use the link in my description, www.squarespace.com/7mlc, you can get 10% off your first website. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button for weekly training videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video.